Hello and welcome to Box, where we unbox, review and demonstrate the latest tech. Today we have with us the Logitech Aurora G705 and G715 gaming keyboard and mouse.
Just when you thought Logitech couldn't bring out another functional yet visually pleasing set of gamer accessories, they come out with this. The Aurora collection really makes a statement with a look built on a combination of soft pillowy clouds and a mesmerising glow of pastel colours. It's not all about looks, however. These are some brilliantly designed gamer accessories that will support you throughout long gaming sessions using high performance tech and next level comfort.
Today we're looking at the G715 keyboard and the G705 mouse combo, which naturally work really well together, seeing as they're part of the same set. And they also work in sync with the G-Hub, Lightsync and Lightspeed systems to complete the whole unified look.
Now let's get out the keyboard. For starters, it's all nicely presented in eco-friendly recyclable materials, which are now a part of Logitech's consistent effort to reduce their impact on the environment. Just inside the lid, there's also a series of easy-to-follow visual instructions for helping you connect via Bluetooth or with the receiver. Unwrapping the keyboard, you already get a sense of the theming here. It's kind of reminiscent of early 2000s tech, with a white frosted, rounded body while also repping that now popular minimal aesthetic look using those soft pastel RGBs. Inside the box, you do also get a few accessories, like the necessary USB-C to USB-A charging cable measuring a healthy 1.8 meters, a Lightspeed receiver for connecting this and your other Logitech accessories to your device, and of course your standard user documents. Let's not forget about this unusual cloud-shaped palm rest though. Yes, it may be more gimmicky than useful, but in all honesty, it's the exact reason why you'd want the Aurora collection. It's meant to be loud and proud. It's a complimentary statement piece that shows off your personality and playful side while also supporting your wrists and style. On top of that, it really does feel nice to the touch, complementing its namesake with a literal cloud-like spongy feel and a soft leather texture. Everything here comes in this slightly off-white, misty shade by default, but if you take a closer look, the faceplate is actually detachable, literally pulling away thanks to its magnetic build. This means only one thing: you can buy replacement accessories, and yes, that includes fun colour combos.
You can alternatively choose from green or pink dawn, and that goes as far as a matching wrist rest, keycaps, and even additional accessories for the Aurora headset too, really letting you make these more your own style.
Taking the keyboard in hand, it is also quite heavy, weighing roughly 976 grams, but the weighted feel isn't cumbersome, it just helps hold it in place when getting caught up in the game. Now let's get into unboxing the mouse. Here you'll also see the minimal amount of packaging, just housing the mouse and its accompanying accessories. The cardboard sleeve will again showcase step-by-step instructions for connecting to your devices using either Bluetooth or the receiver. It's a wireless mouse, but it does come with a rather long USB-C charging cable along with an extender and a Lightspeed wireless receiver. Though Logitech kind of encourages you to buy the Aurora collection as a set, I love that you can get a receiver with each device as it's quite small. I often misplace mine, and it's helpful when you want to connect multiple devices directly without resorting to Bluetooth. Taking the mouse in hand, you will find it to be a little on the small side.
Now, if you're not familiar with the Logitech Lift, you may not be aware of how the brand is trying to cater more to those who have small to medium-sized hands. It's great for the female gamers out there that get to have better fitting accessories, but it's also just nice to have a range of gaming tech that includes a less explored demographic.
Again, the mouse looks the part with the contrasting opaque and slightly transparent body to show off that beautiful RGB glow effect, while offering all the necessary controls along the top and sides needed for some hardcore gaming. Now I love how delicately light the mouse is too. It only weighs 85 grams, and with its compact size, I found it was great for taking on the go with my laptop and really gave me the leg up in competitive matches, as I could move it around more freely. In terms of controls, you get the usual left and right click here, with a scroll wheel in the middle and a small DPI button just below that. There's also two handy forward and back buttons located on the side just underneath the thumb for even more control. There may not be any gimmicks or extra controls here than you'd usually find, but when connected to the G-Hub, you can customize functions to your specific needs, making it a more personal experience. Turning it over, you'll find some more hidden buttons and switches. There's a power switch for turning it off when not in use, as well as a connection button and an LED light for initiating pairing mode. I use the receiver for connection in this video, but it's great to know that it does have Bluetooth as an option, especially if I'm strapped for USB ports on my PC or I'm using a device that doesn't have any USB connection at all. It's important to note that both keyboard and mouse also use Logitech's patented Lightspeed tech for guaranteed, accurate, sensitive movement. It is a must if you're a professional esports player or just considering getting into esports in general, as Logitech G accessories have been tried and tested in some high-stakes CSGO tournaments in recent years. Focusing on the keyboard here, it easily fits into the gamer aesthetic, both in design and function. On the top, you'll find a series of lilac keys. Now some of these you'll have seen before, like the play, pause, skip and mute keys in the top right corner, as well as this little volume roller. But some are specifically unique to Logitech G that make it the perfect gamer keyboard. Now you can use the G Hub to customize lights, manage battery and change key functions, but what's great here is the game mode. Now this is specifically designed to allow you to assign a separate set of key functions as well as blocking out certain keys from working in game. Now I've not seen this before and I love disabling those keys that often bring up disruptive menus in game, reducing the amount of distractions and letting me focus completely. Just along the side across the top, you'll also find the power switch for turning it off when not in use, and a single USB-C for topping up the charge. Apart from that, you'll find it's relatively clean along the edges, and that's especially for highlighting that all-encompassing underlighting that really stands out in a low-lit room. The base houses some more essential features too, like these flip-out stand legs coming in both 4 and 8 degree angles for a bit of an elevated approach. Just at the top, you'll also find a hidden compartment with the receiver inside, so don't worry if you don't find it in the box. On top of the gamer design, it also benefits from a 10 keyless style, removing the numpad to save space and create a minimal footprint. Whether gaming or typing, I love the deep keys. It's not harsh to the touch and they feel both deliberate and spongy, far from any experience that I've had before with mechanical keys. There's even a slightly grippy texture on the top of the keys, which really helps avoid unfortunate slip-ups when gaming. Now if you're a fan of noisy keys, you'll be pleased to know that the keys are also available in linear and tactile GX mechanical switches. Now we have the tactile keys on ours and the sound is so satisfying without being overly distracting, as you can hear in this demonstration. Ignoring the overall matching style of it and taking a closer look at the performance, the mouse and keyboard are not a force to be reckoned with. Thanks to the feather light weight and the super sensitivity, the mouse does a lot of the legwork, supporting my gameplay, especially in those crucial time-sensitive moments in online games. Playing a quick match in Fortnite with varying pointer speeds, I can easily whip around to face oncoming fire and make the first shot count much more efficiently than any mouse that I've had before. Now the DPI has a range of 100 to 8200, which can be changed instantly by cycling the 3 speeds on the designated DPI button below the scroll wheel, indicated by the colour of the RGBs. Even if you're not a fan of the default settings, you can also set your own custom DPI in the G Hub as you fall into your preferred speed settings. Apart from being super sensitive, it also glides really smoothly across a variety of surfaces. I found it moves the same on both glass and a hard desk surface, and even surprisingly on this spongy desk saver too, thanks to the large gliders on the bottom. Now we know it moves pretty fast, but when it comes to responsiveness from the buttons, they work just as well. Now the buttons do follow the keyboard's footsteps in terms of sound, with a nice audible clicky sound from the left and right click as well as the buttons. But just don't take my word for it, here's a quick demonstration to get a good idea on the sound output here. With both keyboard and mouse together, one thing that stands out most to me is those stunning RGB lights. Now I love the pastel colour combo, and the lights have a soft glow to them that really play along with the dreamlike theming. Like most things on Logitech G Accessories, they can be customised to fit with your personal style or existing gaming setup. It is easy to change the lighting style through the Logitech G Hub, offering a whole host of colours and light patterns, even going as far as to assign individual colours to specific keys. I love the animations mostly, like the Starry Night, putting a solid blue colour with interchanging yellow lights moving around the keys like winking stars. There's a dedicated key for brightness on the top though, for managing those lights when you need to, turning them down in increments until it goes off completely. The main thing is that it lets off a pretty impressive glow in low light. It makes gaming in the dark a wholly magical experience and lets you choose the right light pattern to match the atmosphere. Even though the mouse only has one light bar along the back, it's built up of 3 individual light zones that blend together into a nice colour combination of your choice. I do love accessories that include RGB lights, but this set just takes it to another level with the additional underlit keyboard and the option to choose animated or static lights on the mouse. It just shows off your personality and makes the most of a playful theming.
It's even better for those who do choose to go down that all Logitech G route, as the mouse, keyboard and headset all utilise Logitech's Lightsync tech, cleverly synchronising the lights with your gameplay or music for endless potential. It's also compatible with other Logitech devices like speakers, lights and headsets, and anything that uses Lightsync, as it all connects smoothly through the G Hub for that unified setup.
When it comes to battery, the website states that on full charge, the keyboard should last up to 25 hours and the mouse should last up to 30 hours based on full brightness and standard use.
This is good knowing that they did the battery test with the full lights active, but it also depends on how much you use it, what features you have activated, and how you interact with it. You may find yourself running low if you're more of a marathon gamer, but the cable is quite long, so if you wanted to charge it on the go, it does allow for a pretty unrestricted tethered gameplay.
After using it switched on for roughly 5 hours straight out of the box, the battery went down to about 45%. Now I didn't think that was too bad considering it wasn't fully charged to start with, and I had the lights on animated mode the whole time. So after using the keyboard and mouse combo over a few hours, I can safely say that this setup really resonates with me. It's clearly gearing towards a certain demographic, but honestly it's so universal thanks to the customization options both in the lights and the alternate keycaps and faceplate. The RGB lights are soft and very atmospheric, playing to the dreamlike feel and offering a more playful tone. The keys on the keyboard are soft to the touch and very responsive, and the sensitivity of the mouse is beyond intense, letting me whip around and attack my opponents in competitive matches before they even know I'm there. It's great to finally have a gaming keyboard that's bright, fun, and a little more light-hearted without losing the hardcore performance that I need to support my gameplay. As a bonus, the mouse and the keyboard combo really work well together, so I see the benefit of having the set as they work in sync with each other so well. So if you're looking for a new gaming setup that glows as bright as your personality, this combination is definitely something to get excited over.
So what are your thoughts on the Logitech Aurora gaming keyboard and mouse? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Box, where we have plenty of hands-on reviews on the latest tech. And as always, thanks for watching.